All right, everyone, we're now back with Nashville C forward Teal Bunbury. Again, we'll go straight to questions, and please use the hand raise function if you have them, and also go ahead and ask too if you'd like. We'll start with Ben again.
Yeah, hey Teal. I'm curious from your perspective what you kind of saw on the bench in the first half, and then when you came on, it felt like maybe finding space in the final third was a little bit challenging, and then as the game went on, y'all were able to find more space. Do you think that was just game state, or do you think something in how you approached it changed towards the end?
Usually when you're down a goal, I would say that, it changes quite a bit. But in the first half, being on the bench, I think, we started off putting good pressure on them, but a lot of credit to San Diego. I mean, for a team that's new in the league, they're consistently a great team. Coming out here and playing against them, a lot of respect to them and how they want to play the game. I think it was a little bit challenging to get in behind, to create chances. But I also think this is kind of a playoff atmosphere that we faced tonight. I think these games are going to start getting close like this. When you play a top team like that, it's going to be fine margins. And I think tonight we just didn't execute. There was a little bit of moments towards the end of the game that we had some opportunities, but I just don't think we were clinical enough. And I think we kind of maybe kept it too late. So we're going to have to get back to Nashville, get a little bit of rest here, but then we're going to have to start, learning from this and trying to take what we can from this game moving forward to try to correct some of the mistakes we made.
You kind of touched on it for a second there, but I mean, you've obviously been around MLS for a while and know how hard it is to win consistently, let alone as an expansion team. Just how impressive is it what San Diego has been able to do this year?
Yeah, it's extremely impressive. They have a great core group of guys, and we were talking about it just a few minutes ago. Maybe to us, and not a lot of these guys that we might know or have heard of. They got some big time players. And obviously Godoy there. Seeing him step on the field there is always fun to play against him and see him. But they got a great group and a lot of young talent as well. So I think that's only good for the league. And a lot of credit to their staff of recruiting and all that stuff. But for us, those are the games we want to play against. We want to play against top teams in the league, and we want to be challenging ourselves against the best.
Blair?
Yeah, Teal, most of your appearances this season have come in when Nashville is winning or in control of the game. How was the instruction different, and what was the instruction going into tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's always try to make a difference no matter what it is. You are right. Usually, I've been coming to games where there's a lead on. It's a lot about holding the ball up or winning aerial battles, defensive play. But tonight it was just go out there and try to make things happen. Being down a goal. And for me, it's just the more I can get minutes, the more I'm trying to, sharpen myself. And yeah, I've been around for a while, but it also takes some games to kind of get sharp. But a lot of credit to the guys. I know maybe it wasn't our best game tonight, but I think there was still some moments that, we could have scored a goal. I want to give a shout out to Joe, big time penalty stop there, and credit to guys, fighting. We weren't the cleanest, but, guys were putting their body on the line. And it was a physical matchup. And these are games that, you're going to have big time players show up, and we'll learn from it.
And then it's a close matchup, like you mentioned. Do you think there were some decisions from the referee that, didn't make sense to you guys on the field? Because there's a lot of frustration, seems to be from the Nashville side towards the referee.
I think every game that just is a close game, there's always going to be, tempers here and there, and it's just because we're competitive. So I never really talk about the referee, and it's not an easy job to do. We can only focus on ourselves, really, when we're out there, and it could be easy to say something about a referee, but ultimately we didn't get the job done tonight. And that's really where I stand with that.
All right, thanks, Teal. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you guys staying up late with us.
Thanks, guys.